Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Show and Telling,
Welcome.
the podcast. I always feel strange saying hello.
I know. Just been looking at each other for 2 hours.
Yes. We do some work and then we jump in and podcast, and then saying hello when I can't see the faces to the ears that are listening at the moment feels very strange.
True. Keeps it fresh.
Yeah. Does it? No.
Feels stale as anything.
Stacey isn't here today. She was with us earlier but had to duck off to a doctor's appointment. Interesting to book a doctor's appointment in the middle of the day when you're working.
True.
It's Mel and Monty here with you.
Yeah.
Lots to chat about, isn't there, Mel?
There is lots to chat about.
So much going on, and finally we got rid of the bloody prudy handbag.
Oh.
Is it a handbrake, I mean?
Handbrake. I don't think that's Stacey if you're listening.
Yeah. Okay, what's your highlight? We do usually kick off. We've just started this little tradition where we kick off the podcast with our highlight of the week.
Yeah, and just little things, but mine is my pantry was so revolting. I can't tell you. Like, not as in dirty, just totally disorganised. I had bags all at the bottom. It took me a day and a half. I cleaned that pantry out.
Did you have weevils?
No.
Have you ever had weevils? Never. Oh my God, weevils are so irritating.
I don't even want to say that because I'm going to be going away and I'm scared I'm going to come back to weevils and ants and stuff. But it's all cleaned out.
Hold on. Going away doesn't mean that weevils don't watch and go, oh my God, they're away for a week. Let's move in.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like even if there was one, I'd be able to stay on top of it. It won't be a full infestation when I get back. You know, like ants, I guess. Are they the same sort of thing?
They're nothing like ants, no.
Right, well.
So they're like tiny, like when they're little, they almost look like maggots kind of.
Okay, that's...
And then they turn into teeny tiny moths.
That's
and
revolting.
they'll live in like your cereals, anything like that.
No.
I've had them quite a few times and it's so irritating.
Must be dirty. No, I'm joking. I know you're not.
Isn't
I
it
know
true
you're
though
not.
when things like that happen, you're like, ew, gross.
No, but I know you're not.
We had like a mice infestation once.
No, I can't even talk about mice.
It's got nothing to do with cleanliness though.
No, I know.
And it was so disgusting because I'd just be like, lift up the cushion on the couch and there was just piles of mice crap.
Oh my
You'd
God.
have to clean it up all the time.
I don't know how you slept.
It's disgusting.
I would have fled.
We spent thousands on pest inspectors trying to get rid of them. Thousands. Because you know how mice work is that they're like colonies. So once you get rid of one colony, a whole other colony moves in.
I have trouble talking about mice.
Do you?
I'm not scared. I'm repulsed.
Yeah, they're gross.
They just make me sick. But anyway, so I folded about 6,000 bags I had.
Oh, yeah?
Did the fold. We actually did a video years ago on Show and Tell on how to fold your bags.
Plastic bags.
to
You're allowed to
reuse
say
them.
plastic bags anymore?
Well, if you're reusing them, I mean, anyway,
so you fold them into the little triangle.
all of them.
That's really strange.
Like
mate.
it looks so beautiful. I wanted to live in there.
Why don't you should have taken a before and after picture?
Yeah, I should have. But I will tell you
Yeah.
the one revelation. I found this massive tin of tomatoes, like a huge one. We must have bought it at Costco or something. I don't know who we thought we were feeding, this massive tin of tomatoes. And I thought, God, I wonder what the thing with the longest use by date is. 2011.
Really?
Listen, this is what that means. That tin of tomatoes has been with us in our original house, our rental house, and then into our newer house. And we've been in our new house for 7 years.
Yeah, because they have a long shelf life.
That is a long time to have a tin
Isn't
of tomatoes. And you know what? It's still in there because it's so big and it didn't fit in the rubbish. So it's still sitting at the bottom of that pantry.
Can you just keep it?
Yeah,
keep
I can.
it.
See
Keep
how
it.
long we can keep it for.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how much stuff is actually out of date in your pantry.
Oh, so, and you know, like I saw all my eating phases. Oh, like trying to eat this way, trying to eat that way. Oh, that must have been when I was refined sugar free or that's whatever. So it's like a timeline of my eating habits.
Each fad that you've been through.
Yeah.
That's so great. I love it. But God, the feeling though when you clean out your pantry. I had a lady come and do it for us once.
Is it just the best? That would have been so much better because you didn't have to do it.
So I left and I came back and it was all organised in all like IKEA, you know, just with labels.
Oh,
It was, And honestly, my partner Sam came home and I reckon right then and there he'd never been more attracted to me even though I didn't do it. You know when something's so organised your brain feels sorted?
The only thing about the containers is what about the use-by dates on, like, if you put rice in there or whatever, how do you know what the use-by date is?
Yeah, fair call. But I guess
I think some people actually put little pouches in the
they
bag.
do. A lot of
That's
people
too
do.
much maintenance for me.
It?
I'm
I
not
didn't
going to do that.
I mean, seriously, how like rice lasts forever, surely. Don't you reckon?
I don't know. Maybe that's why you had weevils.
No, seriously.
Probably doesn't.
Okay, so my highlight's a bit different. It's we were at like a lawn bowls with our family.
Oh.
And they do a raffle, a meat raffle. Like, how good is an old school meat raffle, meat tray?
I've never been involved in a meat raffle, but I know what they are. It's like you win a meat tray.
You win a meat
like
tray.
Barbecue.
So from the local butcher, there's like, six sausages on there. There'll be a couple of rissoles.
That is very, very Australian.
It is so Australian.
So Australian.
You know what you'll never find on there? A bloody cutlet. Do you know how expensive cutlets are?
I know. No.
Tiny little cutlet is like $5.
Yeah,
I know you've gone vegan since watching that doco, like everyone else.
I'm on any bandwagon. I'll get on any bandwagon. Anyway.
Anyway, so we were down there with some friends, and my son Bax, who is 8, is like, oh my God, there's a raffle. He gets really into things.
Oh my God.
So we had to get a heap of raffle tickets.
You won the meat tray.
No, No. Who jumps to the end of what a story is going to be?
I don't, me, clearly. Do you know who I am? We've met before, right? I told you I Googled the ending of a movie I wanted to see.
Yeah, you did
that wasn't out yet.
Ridiculous.
I know. Anyway, continue, please.
Anyway, so Baxter's just running around. He was so excited for this raffle. He's like, I've got to get a raffle, because they're selling tickets going, who wants a ticket to the raffle? Who wants a ticket to the raffle? And by the time the raffle started, it was like 7:30. So our friends had young babies. They'd all left. So Baxter's like, we can't leave until the raffle happens.
Did he know what the prize was?
This is the thing. 5 minutes before the raffle, he looks at me. So, Mum, what's the actual prize of the raffle?
Oh, no.
But this is literally an hour and a half into him running around like a headless chook, so excited for this fucking raffle. Looks me in the eye and I said, it's a tray of meat. And he goes,
Let's go.
What? And then asked if he wins, can he get $10 instead? I'm like, no, mate, it does not work like that. You win the sausages. I said, you like a barbecue, you win the sausage. He had about 50 tickets. We didn't win the bloody meat tray. That's my highlight.
Disappointing.
It was just hilarious watching this kid.
I know.
So excited.
That's very cute. The little things that keep them so happy or get them so excited.
But then Sam, my partner, and I are like, are we teaching him to gamble? Like he was he was high. He was like hypo over his numbers getting drawn out.
That's just excitement. I think we really can overthink that stuff. Like, don't you feel like a prisoner sometimes to every little thing you do? Oh, am I doing this? Oh, am I doing that? I was saying to Stacey before, my son has long hair, right, to about his shoulders. And he's got a really beautiful face. He looks quite feminine. Anyway, the other night we went to dog obedience school and he had thrown his hair up into like a bun on top of his head and he had like a few little curls sort of coming down his hair. Anyway, so we're...
Like that you would wear to your school dance.
It was messy, but yeah, like tendrils.
Tendrils.
Right? Can I just have some pieces going down? Right. Anyway, so we're sitting there waiting for the dog trainer. The dog trainer walks in. It was the first time we'd brought the kids. And she goes, hey, girls, how's it going?
Oh, yeah.
I saw his face drop and I was like, And we got in the car and I tried to make light of it. I'm like, come on, girls, let's go home, right? And my husband, which is probably the wrong thing to say, but Luca goes, why do people always think I'm a girl? And Mark goes, might just be the way you've got your hair, buddy. It looks a bit like a girl's hairdo. I know, probably not the right thing, but anyway.
Yeah, but what do you say at that? Because
I know.
It's like majority of girls would have longer hair like that.
I know.
The majority of boys don't.
But then Luca turned around and said, well, actually, I don't care. I like my hair like this. And I said, good on you, buddy.
Yeah.
Good on you. You know, sometimes we overthink stuff for them.
Yeah.
It's simple. Max isn't going to be going to Gamblers Anonymous. Is it right? If you keep saying, Mum, can we go to the pokies? Mum, can we go to the local RS? Then I'd look into it. But for now, a meat tray didn't even want.
Didn't even win the bloody free snags.
Poor Baxi.
Okay, how's this going from one kid to another? I read that there's this kid and he's called Ryan and he's got a YouTube channel called Ryan's World. Used to be Ryan's Toy Review. Now it's Ryan's World.
Do you know how much money this kid's worth?
Yeah. 40 million Australian dollars he made last financial year. The most annoying child you will ever see. My boys get into absolute vortexes of watching this kid unwrap things. His house has been transformed into his just basically a wonder world for Ryan. His parents are constantly in the videos. It's the strangest thing ever. Here's a little taste of it.
Who's waking me up from my nap? Ryan? Hello?
Hey, Mommy, it's Ryan. I have a surprise for you. Please go to the box for Maze.
Ryan! Okay. All right, I was taking a nap, you interrupted my nap, but can't wait. Ryan's surprising me. Let's go. I wonder what it could be. All right, Combo, you stay here and guard my room, okay? I'll be right back.
That was a soft toy she put down to guard her room.
Okay. I have a theory on this.
Yeah.
Because my son watches, there's another one, Evan Tube or something it's called, right? Another family one. I think kids watch it because not that that's the parents they want, but they're like, imagine your parent got into everything like that. Hey, Mommy, I've got something to show you. Like for us, it'd be, give me 5 minutes. I'm in the middle of whatever. It's so, the parents are so, even though it's all fake, the parents are so engaged in everything. Like imagine Arlo or Bax came up to you and said, oh, Mum, can you come and have a look at this thing I've done in the toy room? As if you'd go, okay, and get the soft toy and go, now you protect my bed while I go and check that and get right into it. I think it's that fantasy.
I don't know what it is.
It's created this unrealistic fantasy for kids. I think that's more dangerous than a meat tray. Bit of a meat tray, Raffle.
I just watch this kid and my jaw drops, and when the parents come on, I'm like, what is going on? Seriously, I vividly remember watching, I forget what it was some kid show with my pa, and there was this man that was dressed up like a bunny or something hopping around on the TV, and pa's like, gee, some people do anything to get on TV. And I remember thinking, yeah, you're right.
If Pa could see now.
But you know what I mean? Like a grown man jumping around in a bunny suit just to be on TV. And that's what I'm like with Ryan's parents. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Ryan's going to have a serious coke addiction by the time he's 18.
There is you know what? It's like, seriously, watch this space.
Young.
Poor Ryan. He's a multi-millionaire. There is no way he's not going to be messed up. The kid gets whatever he wants. Like any toy Ryan wants, Ryan gets.
Well, they all get sent to him too, though.
Well, he's also now got his own toy line at Big W. Like he does his own like Kinder Surprise eggs and stuff like that. And he's also got siblings. Like the poor fucking siblings.
I know. It's all about Ryan.
It's all about Ryan because Ryan is their meal ticket. Like it's so full on. $40 million that kid made from his YouTube channel.
Maybe we should all get our kids together, start working for us.
A couple of friends' kids
find
are
that's
like,
I find that a little bit weird.
You should see the dad, mate. It's not right.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the appealing thing to kids. Oh, hey Ryan, let's go play Lego or whatever. No one's dad like that.
No, not unless they're getting paid $1 million. His dad's putting a piece of Lego and just like, great, that bit of Lego just made me $50,000.
Yeah, no.
It's so bizarre.
Weird. Well, speaking of bizarre, have you heard of the O seat?
No.
Oh my God. So if you ever needed an excuse to exercise, there's this new thing. If you are a cyclist, it's called the O seat. So it's a special seat that you buy that you can put on a bike. And then you buy, it's like a sex toy that you put into a pouch on there.
Oh,
and
hold on. So in your pants you put the sex toy?
No. There's like a pouch compartment in the seat.
Right.
So imagine you're riding. It's probably right on your clit, really, as you're riding, right?
So graphic.
No, well, it is what it is. But this is the thing. If you have it on private, so you sort of set it up and you can have it on private or public. So you can have it on private and you are in charge of, I'm getting to the finish line. I'm going, right?
Yeah.
Or if you have it on public,
Yeah.
other people who are logged on can control it for you.
Really?
Can you imagine?
So, because you know how you see cyclists all the time? That's why they're all bloody doing it all the time.
I know, and that's why they don't want to get off their bikes. Imagine they're just like, I'll be there in a minute.
Do you want a coffee, Jeff? Not yet. I'm just going to do another 64 kilometres.
You'd be so fit.
Wow.
It's so weird. I sort of think, good on you, however you get it in there, but I don't know, a bike?
Well, I just
people are orgasming all over our town. You see a cyclist at the lights. Now every time I see a cyclist, I'm going to be,
is that an O seat?
do you have an O seat? Oh my God.
Is it more for a stationary bike or is it for you to actually put on your bike and get around the streets?
Well, it can be used on anything, even those Peloton bikes that are big now overseas.
No.
It's like an exercise bike, but it's got a full TV screen thing that you join into workouts and stuff with.
Right.
Soul Cycle, all that sort of stuff to it,
So you can put
but on a
them-
normal bike.
It's a bit much, isn't
I
it?
think it is. I mean, they're two very separate things.
You'd be laughing though if you can think of something for the sex. Like it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. If you can think of one, imagine you could. I'm constantly like, oh God, I just want to think of something to get filthy rich.
I know.
Maybe it's in the sex industry.
Maybe.
I said to my partner Sam, don't get me wrong, I wasn't going to act it out, but I said there's got to be. Maybe we should make something like a porn channel for women.
I thought you were going to say make a porno. I was
No,
gonna say,
oh God, you wouldn't want to see us.
oh my God.
But there's no really nice female orientated porn out there. And you've got to search through those revolting sites. I'm like, imagine you just could,
This is the thing with that though. You could do a beautiful site, but what you would find attractive and someone else would be different. Someone might like to see it a bit rough. Someone might like gentle massaging. Someone
but you
might
can
like
have it all. You can have it all on there. You can cater to all. And it's for women. Like I know men would obviously get in there. I haven't thought through the business plan at all.
Oh my God. Well, my money's in. My money's up front.
Don't you think though there is a mark? Because
I agree.
it's like those parties that are just for women where they come and it's like, well, get together, girls, and let's look at these vibrators.
You would
and stuff.
have to be so a part of that. You'd have to be literally balls deep in it.
I would not be balls deep
Well,
in
you
it.
would have to be. You can't put that control on other people to make sure that it's exactly as you want it.
Oh
you
yeah.
would need.
So you think I'd have to be there
You'd have to
directing
be
it?
like directing and stuff. Ugh. Just for God's sake, if there's one thing, stop with the close-ups.
Yeah.
No one likes those close-ups.
Maybe a tiny bit close, but not like very,
Right
very
up
close.
there, and then for 5 minutes, it's just this banging. All I think of is, God, her vagina must be sore.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. It's not catered to women. So if it's
could be
catered to
onto
women,
something.
no tongue kissing
Oh my God,
allowed.
it could be called Diamond Films.
And the diamond, like DIA, is like a vagina symbol.
Oh my God.
I reckon there's money to be made there. Like I'm not going to do it and I can't be bothered.
No, it's
but
a
at
great
the same
idea.
time, if you can think of something to do with the sex industry, you can make serious coin.
Do you know what I've often thought about too? Being a phone sex worker. I never would, but I'm like,
Do they exist anymore?
well, I don't know. They don't do the 0055. Remember those ads?
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
As soon as like 9:30 hit, you'd be sitting there with your parents like, because it's all online now, I think.
Hi, I'm Rhonda. I'm waiting for you.
Surely it would still, it's just a bit of a jingle. Rhonda!
Rhonda, it's only $3.99 a minute.
Of all names. Hi, I'm Rhonda.
What would your sex name be then?
I don't, it'd have to be something like Candy or,
Nah, it's too fake.
you reckon?
I'd just be Sue. Guys, give us a call.
Oh my God.
I'm Sue.
What about Petulia?
Patchouli.
I don't know. It has to be something a bit interesting. Sue, names like Sue and Rhonda make people think of their mums. Nah, can't be Sue or Rhonda. God, well, this could be a whole other division of your porn empire.
Yeah, let's get back onto the sex lines, 0055.
I know.
Anyway, on that sexy note, let's get out of here for the day. We'll be back next week. If you haven't been to the site showandtellonline.com.au for a while, head there.
Yeah.
We did an awesome chat with Aisha D, who plays Kat on the Bold Type.
She does.
Oh, she was in the Saddle Club. So she came over and we did a on the couch interview with her. She was so gorgeous, Mel. You weren't here that day.
Yeah.
But she came in and she was so bubbly. You know when someone's so familiar to you as well? Because I love the Bold Type. If you haven't yet seen it, go and watch it. It's like the journey of three friends essentially who work at a news a magazine in New York, and the boss is just wicked.
dream.
It is so brilliant, and she's an Aussie and she was out here. She honestly, is just an Aussie awesome bogan, but so unaffected. Just she was saying how she goes to the parties in LA and stuff like that, and she feels like the imposter there. Like, you know, when you, she's just gorgeous. I loved it.
Language.
She totally speaks our language. Yep, she went to school in Werribee, where I went to school.
No way.
Yeah, in Melbourne. So it was a really awesome chat. We cover a lot of things in that talk. You know, from essentially imposter syndrome to how she got her gig on The Bold Type, and growing up with her mum. She grew up with a single mum, but just has an awesome story, and the videos are really beautiful. We're going to do more on the couches this year as well.
Yeah. If there's anyone you'd really like to hear from, let us know too.
Yes.
Yep.
So please make sure you follow us on socials, which is Show and Tell Online, because everything we do heads out on to we push it all out. Yep. So those videos of Aisha D are heading out on our socials at the moment. Also, if you can comment and give us a rating on iTunes, that would be bloody ripper.
Would be. Ripper chips.
Ripper chips. Rip, wood chip, turn it into paper. Who sings that?
I don't know what you're singing.
What? You don't know Rip, wood chip?
No, I don't.
Rip, wood chip, turn it into paper, throw it in the bin, no waste today.
No.
What?
I've never heard it.
I think it's the man who does the wobble board.
Oh,
Wolf.
on that note.
Bye.